Hello. So this is going to be a video on how to use simulationcraft. It's an external external program used for deciding the best gear that you already have obtained in WoW. So, um, you know, a lot of times you think you're geared correctly because you have your best stats or whatever, but in actuality you have better gear in your bags than what you actually have equipped. It's also really good for testing out different legendaries in kind of an unbiased, um, you know, testing situation. So I'll just show you what the program is first off, and then how to use it. So this is the main program page on Simulation Craft. So first on how to download it, you just go to Google, type in Simulation Craft. I already did it, so it's there. You hit welcome, and then you go to downloads. Now for 7.2.5, they're still making changes to the whole, talents and all that good stuff. So they don't have one in this format. Like for 7.2, this was, as of April 21st, the game was pretty much set. So for 7.2.5, you go here into the nightly builds where they're updated regularly. Go to the top of the page, which is this is the date it was last modified, and then you hit this sim setup. If you have a Windows 64-bit, it's an executable file. You just you click that, and then this thing pops up if you're using Google Chrome, and you download it through Wizard and all that good stuff. So that's how you download that. You need an actual add-on as well to the game. It's Simulation Craft right here. Um, it what it does, you just go to curse.com, all that good stuff. Just type in Simulation Craft, you'll find it. What that does, if you type in /simc, it brings up this. This is what you have equipped. So if you look at this, this is head, ID number, blah blah blah, bonus, blah blah blah. That's saying, just telling the computer that this is what I have equipped. And so what you do is this comes up highlighted. You hit Control C and you copy and paste it into the program, and I'll show you when you do that. So this is the home page. You're going to go to Simulate, and this is what it's going to look like initially. This is going to be down here. I think you can import your character if you just type in like Hightower, that's me, your realm and that kind of stuff. If you do that and hit import, it's going to put this information down here and this information up here. What I like to do, I just take this and I delete it. Don't delete any of this stuff. This stuff you still need. And then I go up here and I delete that also. So I'm just left with this. Then I go back in my game, and with my current gear and talent selection, that's important too. You can change talents as well. This is everything that you have selected and equipped in the game. You hit Control C, just hit OK to get out of here. Go back into here, hit Control V, and you have it all good to go. Then you go to your options, and I like to do patchwork. It's a single target fight. It's good for just apples to apples when you're doing gear. Just it's an easy fight. You use 25,000 iterations of the program, and I like to do a 10-minute fight. You can do a 5-minute fight. It doesn't really matter. Just know when you simulate, your DPS numbers are going to go down the longer the fight goes because it takes into account bloodlust at the beginning of the fight. So if you only have a 100-second fight, you're going to have bloodlust numbers the entire time. If you have a 10-minute fight, you have 8 minutes of unbloodlusted numbers, so it's going to average it down. You're going to do the same damage if you look at it, like percentage-wise. It's going to be spread the same, except your overall DPS numbers will slightly go down because the bloodlust isn't lasting the whole time. Also, use your lag. I like to just do low. Mine's a little bit better than this. You can go super low, although I like to just give it a little buffer, just to, just because it's not bad. And then basically once you have all this in, you hit simulate, and then it simulates this. So for right now, it is, let's see, yeah, it's simulating a 10-minute fight 25,000 times on single target. And it's just going to give you the average DPS that you're going to do. It's really good. It's pretty accurate. I find I can usually, do a little bit higher DPS unbuffed on a training dummy. However, it's on a training dummy, so there's no movement and stuff. But it's really good for just comparing gear next to each other. So if one's giving you, 30k DPS more, use that. Even if you can do higher numbers than this is showing, it's designed for comparing gear together. So that's basically it. You can see this is saying I'm doing 980k DPS. On a training dummy, I was doing about 1,000,000 unbuffed with no food buff or bloodlust or anything like that. However, it's fine. The game is being updated and stuff like that, and it's really, really good for just comparing gear together. And also, if you're unsure on which legendary is the best, like, yeah, technically this one is better, like, overall. However, with the gear I have, the neck is better because it gives me better stats. So that's basically just simulation craft and how to use it. And you'll find you're probably not geared correctly. At least I wasn't.